Each one of us can build wealth, replace scarcity with abundance, replace average with greatness, replace uncertainty with conviction. Success is there for the taking. Small business owners, entrepreneurs, startups, and the ambitious. Grant Cardone tells you what you have to do to prosper in this new economy. He'll inform you in everything business, finance, and career related. Get ready. Find the knowledge for your success. It's all here, right now, in the Cardone Zone.
Hey, welcome to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here, and every Friday, 12 p.m., oh man, this guy calling me right now has done $20 billion in real estate. Hold on one second. Robert?
Yes, sir.
Robert, can I call, is there any way to get that montage deal back?
It's under contract. They're supposed to go hard in 2 weeks.
All right, let me know, okay?
Well, I have other deals.
Call, I need something big.
Well, I got a $200 million deal and kind of South Doral, brand new stuff. We're bringing out at the end of January, but we don't have to bring it out.
Don't bring it out. Bring it to Papa.
Okay, so it's called Doral View.
Yeah.
And the fountain, and town at Fontainebleau.
Doral View and the fountain, town view. Okay. I mean, I'd rather that montage deal. Maybe we do it all. We do all of it.
Well, montage, I know, but they're supposed to go hard.
Yeah, I know. They're supposed to, but you never know. I might have to put some voodoo on them, okay? Call me back later.
Hey, wait a minute. I need your one more thing. I have you down as your address for you and Elena at 370. Is that right?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay, see you, bye.
Bye. That was Robert Givens, $20 billion man. We're talking about wealth management today, and Robert calling in right now. He's dealing with people every day that want to create wealth, manage it, protect it, and then do that again, okay? So we're going to be talking about that today. I'll take your call, 305-865-8668. How do you create wealth management? There's not a course in college on this. Your mommy and daddy never sat. They told you, save your money, put it in a Keo, right? Get a good job, save your money. Yeah, but what do I do? Like, is there any wealth ever created here? Nobody's thinking about wealth. I know I wasn't taught this. So today I want to share that with you. What is wealth management? If you look it up online, you're going to see all these very complicated. In fact, if I do that right now, I'm just going to plug in Google search. By the way, Be Obsessed or Be Average just hit the top 10 motivational books to read in 2017 on entrepreneur.com. That just came up. Wealth management. Okay, now watch what happens here when I plug this in. It's going to say, okay, first of all, Wells Fargo, American Express, Fidelity Investments, all those come up as ads. And then it says, combines both financial planning, listen to this, and specialized financial services. Here they go. They're already doing the complication thing to you, man. That the purpose of that is to make you little. They make you little, they get altitude, now they get control, okay? Including personal retail banking services, estate planning, legal and tax advice, woo, I'm deep now, and investment management services. The goal of wealth management is to sustain and grow long-term wealth, okay? Now, this is what your boy GC always boils it down and makes it simple. Let's just get down to the simplicity. Managing all parts of a person's financial life. That's what wealth management is. Taking the parts of your financial life, okay? And what are those parts? What would be the parts of somebody's financial life? It would be their income. There is no financial life without income. I got to have income first, money. I talk about this in the Millionaire booklet. I go into extensive detail in the Playbook to Millions, okay? Then I show you how to actually get money with Cardone U. So number one, it's income. Now, in that definition that I read offline right there was not one mention of income. If you don't have income, you don't have wealth. Number one is money, income. Number two is assets. Once I have an asset, what is an asset? Okay? Is it an ass that is setting you back? Because most of the assets y'all talk about set you back. They set you down. They're not assets because they don't produce more of number one. What's number one? Income. The second thing is assets. Assets should protect and create more income. By definition, your house would not be an asset. Your house typically has debt on it. Even if you paid your house off, it still has an obligation. The obligation is the state. You have to pay the state. You have to maintain it. You have to take care of it. Okay? See, the kind of assets, some of you saw me Snapchat and Instagram a bunch of checks the other day. And you're like, dude, what are all these checks for? $800, $1,600, $3,200, $300,000. Like, there must have been, I don't know. Did you see them, Robert? How many checks were there?
Like 20, 25 checks?
There was like, I don't know, 25 or 30 checks. Grant, what are those checks for? Those checks are to investors that just put money in a deal with me 30 days ago. 30 days later, boom, they got a check, okay? So when you say to me, man, a house is an asset, I say, really, has it ever paid you? Has your house ever sent you a check for $800? Because these people invested money with me, and 30 days later, I sent that guy a check for $800. Sent another guy a check for $1,600. Another guy a check for $3,000, okay? Houses don't give you checks. So number two is assets. Number three is your brand. What is your brand? See, the guys at Wells Fargo or Fidelity, they're not going to ask about your brand or your reputation. What is your brand? Because your brand will determine whether you continue to produce income and the value of your assets, okay? Number four is reputation. My dad used to tell me this all the time. They can take anything from you, man. They can take your money. They can take your house. They can't take your reputation. Only you can take away your reputation, okay? And number five is expansion. I want to continue to expand. I can boil that down to 3 more points. And that would be this. Number one, create it. Number two, protect it. And number three, grow it. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone zone. And I show you how to simplify the things they complicate.
Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. TrueStim is hiring. We are seeking motivated sales reps in the United States and Canada to work in the growing, lucrative market of drug-free solutions for effective pain relief and muscle performance training. Do it while having fun and, most importantly, improving the quality of life for your customers. TrueStim offers aggressive pay plans, company incentive trips, and a fast opportunity for growth and advancement within the company. TrueStim trains its people on the #1 sales training platform in the world, Cardone University. The best knowledge for sales combined together with the best marketing systems, culture, and support in the industry. Visit TrueStim.com/careers. That's TrueStim.com/careers and get started right now. There is only one thing that ensures the future of your business: communication. Information, business deals, new prospects, client management only functions with a strong communication platform. And that's our goal at Mango Voice, to deliver quality customer interaction with the best business phone system on the planet. Connect your office with Mango Voice and enjoy mobility of taking calls from your cell phone, multiple office setup, no maintenance fees, secure cloud-based service. Mango Voice ensures your business future with perfect communication. Sign up right now for a free consultation at mangovoice.com/sign up. That's mangovoice.com/sign up.
Hey, if you like the show today, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and post your comments. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Robin Cash. Hey, welcome back. Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I haven't mentioned Christmas once, by the way. Dude, I'm already over the thing. I'm like, somebody asked me today, hey, when can you come back in? I'm working this huge deal. I mean, this huge. 80 times I told Robert on the break. You on? Yeah. I told Robert on the break before the show, I said, I'm working a deal right now. It's 80 times bigger than any deal I've ever worked in my life. 80 times my biggest deal. So we're talking about wealth management today, right? What are you doing to create on it? I'm not thinking about, somebody said, hey, when can you come back in? I said, I'll come back in right now. I'll come back in tomorrow. I'll come back. I'm not thinking about time. I don't think about time as a schedule. Like, what do I have to do next Monday? Okay. If it's important, I go do it. Okay. So what is wealth management? Oh, by the way, the Google, if you Google this today, you're going to see how silly this whole thing is and why so many people are confused. In fact, I challenge everybody to take the time today to go Google wealth management. What does it mean? And you're going to get so confused by just the simple definition. I don't mean that it's simple. It's not actually simple. The complex definition will confuse you to the point that where you'll want to just go into apathy. Okay? Apathy is I don't want to do anything about it. I can't learn it. And maybe that's the goal. Because if you're not willing to learn it, what happens? Somebody else has to do it for you and they get to charge you for that. And that's fine if you're rich. If you're real rich, let somebody else manage it, okay? So you can manage these other things like your brand and your reputation. This is what I said before the first break, okay? Wealth management, complicated or simplified, managing all parts of a person's financial life. You know what your life is. What are all the parts of your financial life? What is everything that affects your financial life? Number one is your income. Is it complicated, Robin?
I mean, it's kind of simple.
Okay, so you went and grabbed the simple one. You kept looking, okay? So number one, what are your financial parts of your life? Here we are at the end of the year. We're moving into 2017. You need to get your head right about your money so you can get your money right, okay? Check it out. Money, assets, brand, reputation, expansion, futures, right? Money, the money that's coming in. How do I grow that? I talked about this in the Millionaire booklet. You got a stream. Don't worry about going to get another stream right now. Don't go get another stream. You got this hose coming in. You got turn that into a fire hydrant before you go get a second drip, okay? So we talked about how to do that. How do you build the wealth on the first thing? Most people are thinking first, I need to put money in an IRA. This is how confusing the whole deal is. 16 years old, a guy's putting $50 in an IRA that he's not going to use for 50 years, man. I don't need money when I'm 66. I need money when I'm 16. I want to see that money grow when I'm 16. I want to take that money when I'm 18, make a move with it. You get it? So number one is income. Focus on the income. Number two, what are my assets? Do I have any assets? Or do I just have a bunch of liabilities? That makes you think about college. Man, do I want to borrow money? Do I want to borrow money to get a piece of paper? Now, supposedly, and I don't know where this comes from, supposedly, if you go to college and finish, you earn 70% more money than other people. That's what they say, but you got to get the piece of paper. They actually say this. The people that don't get the piece of paper don't earn as much money as the people that get the piece of paper. But they also didn't tell you this. 80% of all billionaires dropped out of college and never got the piece of paper. So it depends on what score you're going for. If you're just going for mediocrity, you're going for happy, whatever that is, you're going for just enough, you don't need to do wealth management. Just keep doing what you're doing, right? Cross your fingers, have a little faith. Oh, please help me. Jesus is not concerned about your finances, okay? I guarantee you. He does not intervene on you being poor or you being rich. He won't take it from you and he won't give it to you. It won't happen. So look, money, income, two, assets. What's an asset? My home, I want to take care of it. I need to keep taking care of it. I got to polish it. It's a boat. Is a boat an asset? I guess it could be an asset, but you got to keep taking care of it. It's paid for. You got to keep loving on it. That costs money, right? That means money and attention and resources. By the way, would time be a wealth or a financial asset that you have? Would your time? I would consider, if you Google it, ask the people at Goldman Sachs, do you help me with my time? Do you help create time? Time is money, man. They're not going to touch your time. They're not going to influence that. You need to do that. So I'm just here at the end of the year having you look at, or the first quarter of the year, or in summertime, whenever you're watching this, what are you doing to manage your wealth? What does wealth mean? What does management mean? Do you even know? Okay. For instance, here's the definition of wealth. Wealth means an abundance of valuable possessions or money. An abundance of valuable possessions. What does that mean? You and your wife need to sit down and say, what does that mean? Does that mean purses and clothes? Because I know people that got lots of stuff around them, man. Closets full of junk. They don't even use it. That's a possession, but is it a valuable possession? Is it valuable just to you or other people? By the way, the number of people that determine something's value increases the value of it, right? One person thinks this book is valuable. It's not that valuable, only to me. All right. So abundance, a lot of valuable possessions or money, affluence, prosperity, riches means, I love that definition, means, what is that? Ability, confidence. Would my confidence be, would that be a valuable possession? Okay. You give me $1 million or you give me $1 million of confidence. Okay. I'd rather have the confidence. You know why? Because you can't take it from me. I was telling a guy this yesterday. He's worth about $3 billion. I said, you know what? I can take your money. I can't take your confidence. I can't take your knowingness. I can't take your certainty away from you. Fortunes. Now, what does management mean? Wealth means what? Of valuable possessions. What does management mean? The process of dealing or controlling things or people. I want you to remember this one thing today out of this show. Listen to this, management, the process of dealing with or controlling things or people. If you have a problem with being in control, don't be in control, don't be a control freak. Listen to this, management, the process of dealing with or controlling things or people. Now, I want to leave you with this. You can't manage what you don't create, and you won't continue to create on what you refuse to manage. Okay. If you can't manage it, what you don't create. You have to create first. I got to go get some money, man. I got to create some money. I got to create some value. I got to build a brand. I got to build a reputation. I got to continue to expand that. And then I manage it. And by the way, if you refuse to manage it, you will not repeat that process. And that's why so many people have so little. Okay. Let's talk to William. We got time for William from DC or Moses from San Diego? We got 30. Hey, go ahead, Moses. Hit me, bruh. Hit me. You got 28. You there?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Hey, tell me, Moses.
It's me, Grant.
Man,
Remember
good.
me? I came to one of your... I'm from La Jolla, California.
Love La Jolla, man. Plenty of wealth there.
Yeah, I came to one of the Thrive events in San Diego. I saw you there. I took a picture with you.
Dude, that's awesome.
Hey, man, I have a question for you. So, I live in La Jolla, California, and the thing is, I'm in real estate. I'm 21 years old, recently got into the business, and I have two questions for you.
Good. We're going to come back and get both your questions, Moses, after the break. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone. I'm talking to people about wealth management today. I want to help you.
Franchising is a lucrative way to make money. Take your business and allow others to manage it for you while still maintaining control. Take what you have worked hard for and expand it, not just in your local community, but across the United States. Franchising is not just business growth, it's expansion, and we're the experts. We at Transworld Business Advisors want you to give us a call right now, 757-821-3002. That's 757-821-3002 to let us help you expand your business, make more money, and get the life that you deserve. Instagram? Are you looking to grow your following organically? Let the experts at Digital CEOs with a combined following of over 3 million people grow your followers organically. No bots, no fake accounts, genuine people, real conversations, and go from 0 to 100,000 followers in less than 9 months. For more information, visit digitalceos.co/Cardone. That's digitalceos.co/Cardone. Right now. For digital cash flow, other streams of income, and you know how important multiple streams of income are. Have you ever thought about making money online with zero money to start with? Let the expert Coach Gianni help you do this. From Amazon sales to banner advertising, monetizing your website effectively so every click makes you money. Build an online brand that sells and make money off of your website starting right now. Coach Gianni offers comprehensive, simple coaching of how to make money online, how to monetize your website, and come out on top in an arena where everybody's trying to get positioned. Go to CoachGianni.com/cashflow. That's CoachGianni.com/cashflow to get started with making money online. Life
Anything can happen. Disasters, losses, unexpected things that are not part of your business plan. And when it does, the next step is to figure out how to get back to business as fast as possible. That's where Pride Public Adjuster steps in to properly manage your insurance claim, create a strategic recovery plan, and get you everything you are entitled to from your insurance company. Our experts ensure that your insurance company will restore you to pre-loss condition or better. Since Pride works strictly on contingency, there is no risk and we don't get paid until you get paid. We are the only public adjusting firm licensed in every state in the United States, utilizing our own in-house team of insurance professionals. We work exclusively for you, the policyholder, not the insurance company. Contact us today to receive a free claim review at prideadjusters.com. That's prideadjusters.com. Settle for everything with Pride. That's prideadjusters.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here, and we are talking about wealth management. We have from La Jolla, La Jolla, the Pearl, California, Moses is on the phone. He parted the Red Sea and ended up in California. What's up, brother?
Awesome. Thank you for having me, Grant.
Yeah, you got it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited about the new year. Big things are happening, and one of the great things that I took from you is you have to start doing things now instead of waiting for the 2017. Is that right? So I have a question for you, Grant. As I already mentioned, I recently got into real estate not too long ago. And my question to you is, should I be focusing on the big deals over $1 million? I'm a realtor. Or I should be chasing a smaller ones and having, more frequent deals rather than chasing a big one over $1 million.
No. You need flows. You need flows. Okay. So if I'm saying, hey, I need money, if the order is this: money, assets, brand, reputation, expansion. If you simplify it, if you look at the millionaire booklet said income, right? That means little deals.
Right.
Little deals come now, big deals come later. So I got to figure out how to hunt them both down at the same time. So I'm going through the forest. My kids are hungry. I got to kill something today. Okay. Now, if there's an abundance of food everywhere, well, it doesn't matter, man. I get to pick whatever I want. But look, if it's scarce, then we might have to eat some rat tonight. I might have to eat a squirrel. I might have to eat some leftover, like give me a pigeon. Some people love pigeon.
It's very competitive between all the agents, especially in the
No, because you're dealing in the wrong part of the food chain. Okay, you are trying. First of all, you got to drop the competitive concept from your think, and you need to start thinking about dominating the top 2 or 3 brokers in your space. You know who they are. It's Gellin's over there.
Exactly, Gellin's, Nunes, and everyone. But you know what?
Yeah.
Guys, they don't have tools on how to close the leads, everybody that is coming to them. They just have this reputation, which they use. And I've been trying to get mentored by them. And unfortunately,
Yeah, dude. So here's the deal, bro. They're not going to mentor you. Why would they mentor you? You need to go take them out, okay? You need to assassinate them and finish them. You need to go to the top of the food chain, go hunt where they hunt, poach their clients, steal their clients, inflict pain on them, steal their wealth, bro. That's what we're talking about, Moses. Now, you know that because you did it 2,000 years ago. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling in. Folks, look, you can't play fair in 2017. You got to play unfair. What is unfair? 99% of all people wake up every day are not thinking about wealth. They're thinking about a job. They're thinking about money. Can I pay my damn bills? Okay? They're thinking about the best deal they can get at Macy's. They're going to shop after Christmas Day because it's 80% off. Why, dude? You don't even need it. Why are you shopping because the deal's good? Shop when you want, pay what you want, and know how to go out into the marketplace and get what you want. Remember this, what I said earlier, okay? This is so valuable if you can get this. If you can't manage, you can't manage what you don't create. If somebody else creates it, you cannot manage it. You have to manage what you create. I need to create the lead so I can manage it. I need to create the job so I can manage it. I need to create the opportunity so I can manage it. And by the way, if you don't manage what you created, you got lucky one time, something fell in your lap. If you don't continue to manage that, you won't do it again. That's why so many people have money, get a little bit of money, have a payday, and blow it all. Then what do? They go get some more money again, they blow it all. They do it a third time, they blow it all. Fourth time they do it, I hate money. And they quit creating it. Sooner or later, they'll break their cycle and determine, I'm in apathy. I get it, I lose it, it's no fun. Why? Because they weren't playing the wealth management game, okay? I need money to come in. I need to turn it into an asset, not something I continue to pay. If I have to continue to pay it, it is a freaking liability. I don't need debt on it. I don't need a bank loan on it for it to be a liability. Liability doesn't mean I owe somebody. It means I got to keep paying somebody. My kids are liabilities. I got to feed them over and over, man. So I either need to create so much affluence, so much money. By the way, that is the definition of wealth, an abundance of valuable possessions or money, so that my kids are not a liability to me. Okay. However, even if I have plenty of money, my kids still are a liability to me. Okay. Because if somebody calls me up right now and says, hey, we got both of your kids right now, we need money. Dude, they just stole my time, my concern, my attention. Because I'm like, hey, we need your, so they are a bit of a liability. Why? Because I'm worried about them, right? I have a responsibility to them. So no matter how much money that you can stack up, hey, know this, man, some things, conditions can change, right? And money is not the only wealth. Time is wealth, brand, reputation, futures, confidence, certainty. That's wealth. I know rich people that don't have, I know people that have more money than me by 100 times. They don't have near the wealth I have, okay? Because it's an inside job too, as most of you know. So wealth, abundance of valuable possessions, management, the process of dealing with or controlling. I am managing this book right now. Okay. I got some money. Boom. I look at it every day. How much money? I've been doing this for 30 years, man. I look at my account every day. How much is in that account? Everybody knows I look at those accounts every day. So what? People don't steal from my accounts because they know I'm looking tomorrow. I quit paying attention to those accounts. Oop, leak, oop, leak, oop, leak, oop, leak, right? All right. William from Washington, D.C. Real estate prices.
What's going on, man?
Dude, appreciate you being on hold so long. Thank you.
No problem. It's William, the college kid from D.C. We talked a couple weeks ago. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, brother.
Good. So we got income, assets, brand, reputation, expansion. Yeah, that's what I got from you right now. But from your 10X book, we can just pretty much sum it up. Middle class is bad. You do not want to be in middle class.
That's right.
Right? I'm pretty sure you said 76% of the people live paycheck to paycheck. They spend 3/4 of their income.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm getting here. I'm learning about, we talked about college and how, is the investment worth the outcome? That's also something I think about, especially as an 18-year-old. I have $7,127 in my bank account. I mean, what should you do with that? That's the question.
What do you mean what you should do with it?
Should you invest it in the stock market?
How much is it? How much is it, my brother?
$7,127.
No, you should not. You shouldn't touch that money, dude. You need to turn that 7 into 14, to 14 into 28, to 28 into 56, and to 56 into 104 and call me back. Okay? Let me tell you guys why. I know a lot of people have a lot of misunderstanding. Why does Grant Cardone say that you should save $100,000 before you make an investment? Because if you cannot discipline, thank you for calling, if you can't discipline yourself to hold on to money until you actually have some money, right? You haven't proven to yourself, not to me. Nobody needs to prove anything to me. But the goal is for you to validate to yourself, I have the ability to get money, repeat the activity, get some more, repeat that activity. Man, let me tell you something. That wealth is going to come because of time times discipline. I need discipline, work, discipline times time. Okay? It's going to be work. I got to show up every day. Discipline multiplied time. Because I got to do that for some period of time. See, I can go out and work today, right? Have some discipline for a week. There's no wealth going to be created from that. There's no certainty, no confidence, nothing. It's got to be over some period of time. I need a duration. I can go work out in the gym one time, big deal. Oh man, I had a great workout today. Until you're able to do that over and over and over again, you don't create a habit. And that's what most people do with money. They never create a habit. The fact that you only get paid every week or every 2 weeks by itself breaks your ability to create a habit. If you were paid every day, I got money today. Tomorrow, I get a little more money, and I get paid that day. Third day, I get money, and I'm actually graphing it, and you could do that for 21 days or 30 days. The confidence it would create in you, and so that's why I tell people, look, bank $100K. Do not invest any of it except in yourself. You want to go to a workshop? You want to go to a conference? You want to go read a book? You spend money on yourself because you can't beat that out of me, right? I read a book for $30 or go to a conference for $1,500. I lost the money. But what I got cannot be taken from me ever, right? You can't manage what you don't create. So the first thing to do is create. And you won't keep creating if you don't manage it. So you got to create it, and then you got to look at it. What does manage mean? It means to control it. If you don't look at it, you can't control it. If you don't know where it is, most people don't even know where their money is. They don't know what the invest. That's why the 401k is foolish. That's why the mutual fund's foolish. That's why the stock market's foolish. For most of you, you don't know where that money went. You sent some money over to the Wall Street people. They put it in something. You don't know what it is. You can't tell me what it is. Maybe you saw a quote from me this week. If it ain't simple, I don't invest in it. I need to know where it is, what it's in, how long it takes me to get it, okay? Is the money in the bank? Yeah, really? Good, then give it to me. I did this year. Oh, really? I have money in the bank? They told me, yeah, you have this many X's, this many zeros. I said, really? Then give me one of those. You know what we found out this year? That money wasn't in the bank. Those were digits, algorithms, okay? Those were symbols in the bank representing my money. I said, well, good. Go find that damn money I gave you, wherever the hell it is. They didn't know where it was. We got to call the Federal Reserve. I've never been to the Federal Reserve. I don't even know if it's real. Okay, let's talk to Casey from Tennessee, where everything is a hillbilly.
What's going on, Grant?
What's up, man? Welcome to the Cardone zone. You in the zone, man. Welcome into my zone. What's that song? How's that go? You got that music?
Oh, yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Don't let me into my zone. Don't let me into my zone. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Matt. Hey, you see my video I sent to Matt Monero?
What's that?
You know Matt Monero.
Yeah, I know Matt Monero. Matt the Square Monero. M Square.
You seen that video I sent for the 10X Growth Con
Matt
giveaway?
Monero, by the way, Matt Monero, superstar entrepreneur, $100 million man, is giving away 10 tickets to the 10X Growth Con. He wrote us a check, said, hey, I want to give 10 of these away. And what you have to do with Matt is, you know the details on it, Robert?
I think you have to send the most extreme video or reason
I need
why.
an extreme video, but I need the details so we can promote this for Matt, okay? And go ahead, dude. I have not seen your video yet, okay?
Okay, I think Matt Crane sent it over to you last night. I'm wrapped up in Christmas lights, standing by the road trying to get people to honk so I can go to the 10X Growth Con, man.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You
So
seen that?
what about? I hadn't seen it, dude. No.
And you look that up for sure.
Okay.
Right now, I make about $50,000 a year working for a wireless company, and man, I got a goal of $300,000 next year.
Dude, I love that, bro. What you gonna do? That's $25K a month.
Yes, sir. I know. I don't do the math. That's $800
I have the details.
a day.
Yeah, it's $806 a day. I love that. What are the details?
It says upload your video telling us why this will change your life. A ticket to the 10X Growth Conference, where you are needing help, and what you will do with your life when you get back from the Growth Con. And then it says, post to your Facebook page and do two things. Use hashtag 10X giveaway in the post and tag Matt Monero in it. And every Friday they will announce a new winner at 12 p.m. Central Time. Hashtag 10X giveaway.
On Facebook,
on Facebook and tag Matt Monero in it.
Tag Matt Monero, tag Grant Cardone, send a video, any length, any.
There's no specified length here, no.
Yeah, it just says to post on his
Yeah.
site. It's meant to win it to make it simple. Upload your video, tell us why it will change your life.
Rob, nobody
just-
can hear
we
this.
just- we
Hear
just-
you, okay?
Yeah.
So what are the details again?
So the details again are tell us why this will change your life, where you are needing help, and what you will do when you get back from the 10X Growth Conference.
Yeah,
when
so
you get
create
the
a
ticket.
video. Hey, good luck to you, Casey. I hope you win that thing, brother. Matt Monero, by the way, Matt, super dude, on Cardone U. His entire company's been on Cardone U for 3 years. His company went from what? What's the success story there? You know that story? Dude, it was like $80 million a year to $160, almost a double. We're talking $100 million, $80 million. Maybe it was 80 million to 140. I don't know. It was a monster freaking gain. Okay. So company blew up in a year. Matt Monero's a cool dude, author of Grit. The name of the book is Grit. Simple enough. Hey, we're talking about wealth management today. What are you doing here at the end of the year, folks, or at the beginning of the year, or in the middle of the damn year? What year is it anyway? Hell, I don't know. Does it even matter? I know a lot of people know what day it is. I never do. And like, I don't even know what day it is. I'm in the future, man. I'm thinking about what I can do tomorrow. I'm already thinking about how big is the year going to be, right? I'm not thinking about Christmas. Christmas comes and goes, boom, it's over with, right? I'm thinking about how can I grow my money? How can I build my assets? How can I increase the value of my brand? What can I do to enhance my reputation going into 2017? And then what can I do to expand all of that? Because when I'm doing that, I'm winning. Ask Tom Brady if winning's important. Ask McConnor Gregor if it's important. If you're up in heaven, check with Ali. Say, hey, Muhammad Ali, is winning important? Huh? I want to win, man. First create it, then you protect it, then you grow it. First you create it, then you protect it, and then you grow it. Most people don't know how to make it. Almost nobody knows how to keep it. And then almost like out of those people, that many people know how to multiply it, okay? First create it, then you protect it, then you grow it. Steve, from the great state and country of Florida, where everybody carries. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, Grant?
Good, man. Have you got a ticket yet to the 10X Growth Con?
I was just looking at it actually last night, so I'm probably going to be buying that any day now. I couldn't make the decision.
Hey, when you do it, I need to know what the code is for the Diplomat Hotel so they get the discount at the hotel. When you do it, Sherry should know that.
30 minutes away.
Yeah. When you pull the trigger, bro, pull the trigger as fast as you can. I'm telling you, this event will sell out. Do you guys have the list? Because I don't have the list.
We've got Tim Story, we've got Bobby Castro, we've got Les Brown, Gloria Mayfield Banks, Bradley, Tom Cummins, Grant Cardone, Jared Glant, Elena Cardone, Danielle Delgado, Roddy Chong.
Roddy Chong, dude. You checked him out?
Dude, he's
Roddy
crazy,
Chong is
bro.
crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And I think that we just got Hank Norman. Hank Norman just confirmed. It's going to be awesome. Okay, what's your question, my friend?
All right, Grant. So I'm drinking your Kool-Aid. I'm swimming in it. I'm selling my house because we have about 90 grand of equity we'll have after the sale. So thinking about starting a business, but now you kind of answered my question because you said you didn't create that really. So it might be a good time to wait. Might set a new goal of saving get up to like 150 grand before we even invest it,
Yeah.
But wanted to see what your thoughts were on that because all of our family thinks we're crazy. So.
Dude, I mean, look, if your family thinks you're doing something terrible, you're already in the right direction. I'm telling you. If everybody's like, yeah, that's the right thing to do. Yeah, that's the right If everybody's telling you it's the right thing to do, I promise you it's the wrong thing to do.
All right.
If I would have just followed this one thing my whole life and said, hey, if the masses of people on magazines, newspapers, and TV, if they tell you to do one thing, guarantee you it's wrong 99% of the time. It's called the mass agreement, the mass agreement. So if your family thinks you're crazy, bro, it's probably because you're close.
All right.
So, and notice the people that are giving you advice, okay? They don't even know what they're talking about. All you got to do is dig a little deeper.
Okay.
Like your employer. You should put money aside for the 401k. Really? Then ask her, what are we invested in? she might have one answer and then say, oh, really? What's that invested in? And then after that, they won't even be able to answer 2 questions in a row. Not even the HR department that's in control of it. They'll start doing this. Okay, so dude, how can I help you blow up to that and achieve your goals in 2017?
All right, so I guess a little bit of that would be, cause I'm thinking about buying, like, I have a pool service company now, the Carrasco Pools. We do service and repair in Lake Worth, Florida. So I'm thinking about buying a landscape business, which would be a little bit less. It'd be less of a investment. You know, you're looking at like $20,000, and it'd be accounts already. So the income would be like a surge right away, boom. But it'd be a lot less than investing like $100,000 into a big thing. So that's why I'm kind of torn between investing like $20,000 of it into a business to create another income stream, or do I invest the big amount into something that's going to create a larger income stream, but I don't really know if I'm prepared for it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, dude, you're not prepared for any of it. Okay, so just don't even worry about that. Going bigger is not going to be any more trouble, any more risk. If you lose it all, you lose it all. I mean,
all right.
What's the difference? See, if you lose it all, whether it's 20 or 200, you got to start over either way.
Okay.
You back to square one. You may as well go play the big game. Biggest mistake I made in my whole life, man. Biggest mistake I made in my whole life. I just didn't play a big enough game. So, and I still lost. I played it conservative. I took little baby steps like everybody said. Start small, figure it out, right? And then I lost. And like, I'm back to zero anyway. So it's all about I got to start over anyway. So it doesn't matter if you're going to lose, and you probably will in the beginning. That's just what happens. Okay, because you don't know how to win yet, right? You got to get the wins, man. I mean, it's beautiful to get the win. I got that win. I got that win. I got that win. A guy told me 2 nights ago, he's like, those are some ugly shoes. I'm like, yeah, dude, I got to do that every once in a while. He's like, what do you mean? You got to buy some ugly ones to know what the beautiful ones look like, right? You got to have some misses, man. You got to miss sometimes to know how to make the adjustment, right? I knew going into the meeting the shoes were wrong. What he doesn't know, what this dude didn't know, this dude's got a shoe thing. I put on those shoes so he could criticize them. That's what he didn't know. That's how deep the game can go. What shoes can I get this dude to hate on so he feels like he's superior? I went into this major negotiations with the wrong shoes on, and I knew he was going to pick it up. That's deep, man. You got to be fully committed to have that kind of create on a cycle. Okay, so man, look.
I got one.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So I was listening to your How to Rip Off the IRS podcast, and you mentioned the one guy how he should get a lease and write it off, right?
Yeah.
Well, how do you, in your mind, I'm trying to think like you.
Yeah.
How do you justify spending that money instead of saving that to invest again? You know what I mean?
Why?
Like,
you don't? Do you
need? Where do you draw the line? Like, where do you draw the line? To like, spending, because you like to spend money. I know you do. So like, but you want to make income. But where do you? Yeah. What's your mind on it?
Well, I mean, I really don't like to spend money. Okay, I mean, it's not like I don't like to. I don't get any pleasure out of spending money. It's not like, oh man, that felt good. I get pleasure out of making my goals a reality. Okay.
All right.
So I get pleasure out of giving money away to good causes. It doesn't make me feel good to give $20 to a homeless guy when I know he's going to go put a needle in his arm or smoke it. That gives me no pleasure. It gives me no pleasure to give a guy $20 when he says, I'll work for food, and then I give him $20. He said he'd work for food, but he won't. That doesn't give me pleasure, okay? It doesn't give me pleasure to go buy a watch, and the watch comes in, and it's not the watch I wanted. It gives me pleasure to get the things I wanted, right? I don't want a lot of things, though. It's not. I don't need a lot of things. I don't go lease a car, man, for a tax write-off. If I need a car, that's one thing. So I could have 6 cars. I have 1 car. My wife has 1 car. That's it. I could have 16 cars. I don't have a bunch of cars around. I could lease 12 cars and probably write off 3 of them. I don't do that. Why would I spend money just to spend money for a tax write-off? I'd rather have all the money than 40% of the tax write-off. You with me?
Yeah, totally.
So, dude, look, if you need a car, that's one thing, okay? Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate you calling in. Thanks so much, Steve. Let me know when you hook up for the 10X Growth Con. By the way, the longer you guys wait, okay, spontaneity if you look at your life, almost every time you did something spontaneously, without adding time, you were successful. If you look back over your life, I dare anybody to do a little inventory on this. Do a little self-inventory, okay? Anytime in your life you did something immediately, completely spontaneous, and then did it, it probably wasn't a mistake. Now, I know some of you right now are going to that one-night stand you did. You're like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, but you thought about not doing it first, and then you did it anyway. That was not spontaneous unless you were drunk. See, but you had a problem before you got drunk. So I'm talking about that thing you said, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to call this person right now. You didn't add time. You don't add any time. Spontaneity is very powerful, okay, because it comes with a tremendous certainty. The problem people have is this. They doubt themselves, they add time, and then the entire thing starts to bog down, okay? Okay, there's actually a reference on this. When you add time to thought, you end up with matter, energy, space, and time, and you're no longer connected to the thought. Okay, you have a thought, you add time to it, and then you bog the whole thing down. You lose your speed. You lose your certainty, man. You lose this light thing you got going on, and it becomes heavy and too thought out. Leo from Cali is on the phone with us. Man, we're talking about wealth management, Leo. Leo, what did you do this year to create wealth and manage it?
Okay, this year I actually began allocating all of these assets to build my brand. So I got I got this. I'm sorry, my English is not that great. So
yeah, it's fine, man.
I got a location. Thank you. I've been working on it for years.
No, dude, it's awesome. Your English is fine. You just got to say it now.
So I got a location. I got building up the equipment, the materials. I'm talking to the people right now so I can build teams to work with. And my primary asset right now, I think, is the books, mainly your books. Mm-hmm. I got started with If You're Not First, You're Last.
Yeah.
And then it just like snowballed into it. I just keep on reading the books. I actually have the middle of the booklet, carry it with me at all times. I'm reading the closer survival guide. I got the 10X rule, Start to Survive, and the list goes on. So I actually got quite impressed by your teaching. And I actually follow you now. I'm basically hooked to what you say and what you do because it reminds me so much of the way I used to think before my mindset was changing to you gotta aim to be middle class to live a happy life.
Yeah.
And then when I heard you talk, it just shook my head. I was like, wait, something is off, something is wrong. And after that, I decided to just let go of all of that and focus on and concentrate basically on what I want to do, which is create something for myself. And then I came up with a plan, and I just put myself to work. And actually, I finally managed to create income off of that. I got 2 clients off of it. I was able to sell them both in my program within 10 minutes, and I made $3,000 within that little span of a time. And
dude, Leo, let me just say, man, well done, buddy, well done. Now, this is a guy. How old are you, Leo?
I'm 28.
Yeah, he's 28 years old, man. He's telling you, look, invest in yourself and create the confidence. The confidence. Remember what I'm telling you today, money. Wealth management is money. It's money. I need money. To get money, what do you need? Action, okay? It's not about hard work. It's about a lot of damn work. It's not about hard work. It's about lots of work, over and over, repetitive work, okay? It's not about, I got to go dig a ditch or I got to carry freaking sandbags. It's about lots of work and lots of actions and lots of frequency so people will want to give me money. And so I get multiple streams coming in so I can start creating assets, so I can start building my brand and my reputation so people know me, and then I can expand that, okay? Because let's say I went from being broke to a good salesman. Well, do I want to stay that? No, I need more money, more assets, more brand, more expansion. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone. This is about wealth management. Do you know what it means? Are you looking it up? Are you ready for next year? Take this with you. Take this to the bank. Take this to Goldman Sachs. Take this to Morgan Stanley. If you can't manage what you don't create, and you won't create what you don't manage. My name's Grant Cardone. Thanks for joining us in the Cardone Zone. Make sure we see you at the 10X Growth Conference. Get your ticket now. Figure out everything else later. Les Brown will be there. Kevin Harrington, Frank Kern, Tim Story, Lewis Howes, Andy Frisella, Bobby Castro, Tom Cummings, Jared Glant, Brad Lee, my wife Elena Cardone, the beauty, Jack and Telly, Jamie Shanks, Danielle Delgado, Gloria Mayfield Banks, Roddy Chong, Hank Narman, and I ain't even finished with the list. Will you be there? Okay, will you be there? Take advantage of it. Last thing. 25, the next 25 before the 25th, the next 25 before the 25th, get a coaching session. That's $100,000 for $5,000. That's 95% off. 25, the next 25 before the 25th. Okay. Appreciate you being here today. Thank you for being in the Cardone Zone. Anything I can do to help you make your 2017 a monster, I'm on your team.